Hi, Andrew here again. In this next video in the series on behavioural biases, I'm talking about availability bias. And availability bias is the fact that we tend to put more value and importance on information that is immediately available to us. The great example is how we react to events in the news because it's easy to recall, it's in our immediate attention. But what we find with the news is news media, the events move on, and what was in the news last week is soon forgotten about. But because we're attaching our focus on that available information, it affects and influences the decisions that we make. Think back, if you can remember that far, to 2008 and the great financial crash, when the world's big banks were having to be bailed out by governments, and the likes of Greece, Italy, Ireland, Spain, Portugal nearly went bust. There was talk then and fear that it was the end of capitalism as we know it and would never be the same again. We tend to get that information and extrapolate it and catastrophize about what might be. And it shows up regularly with our money. We might worry about stock market crashes and therefore not invest our money because we're fearful of losing it because it's grabbing the headlines all the time, ignoring the fact that actually over the long term, inflation is the biggest eroder of our purchasing power of our money, not the stock markets. So the really important thing is to be aware when it happens, know that the way the media works is to use this availability bias against us. We react to headlines. So we get we pay attention to the media outlets, whether it's websites or newspapers. They know that if they get our eyeballs, they can go to their advertisers and charge them more money for advertising space, which is their business model. So by being aware that we might be clinging to short-term information and extrapolating that into bigger picture catastrophes, we can sense check ourselves and say, am I looking just at short-term noise and ignoring longer-term data that might paint a different picture? And so when we can take that step back, we make more informed, rational decisions with our money that will support our long-term plans and not react to news. So that's everything I wanted to cover on availability bias. In the next and final video, I'm going to talk about hindsight bias. Thanks for watching.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button. If you've got views, opinions, experiences that you want to share, please do leave them in the comments section. If you want to receive more videos like this as and when I produce them, please do subscribe. And if you want to know more about how I help my clients plan and live their ideal retirement free of money worries, please go to neliganfinancial.co.uk. In the meantime, thanks for watching.